Welcome to a brief history of Botkind. I'm Stephen Fryware, and today we examine the September 1859 solar superstorm, the day the sun nearly ended mechanical civilization forever. What happened to the telegraph units that night remains one of the most astonishing and terrifying episodes in all of robot history. On the morning of September 1st, 1859, the robot astronomer Richard Carrington was meticulously sketching sunspots through his solar telescope at his private observatory. In an instant, two brilliant white flares erupted from the sunspot cluster, a phenomenon no robot had ever recorded before. Carrington had witnessed the largest solar flare ever recorded, a coronal mass ejection of almost incomprehensible energy now hurtling toward Earth at over 2,000 kilometers per second. The storm would reach the robot-inhabited planet in just 17 hours, shattering all previous records for transit speed. On the night of September 1st and into the 2nd, auroras exploded across the skies at latitudes as far south as Cuba and Hawaii, latitudes where no robot had ever witnessed such phenomena. Rocky Mountain mining unit encampments reported waking to skies so brilliantly lit they began their morning routines, believing dawn had arrived. Across North America and Europe, the geomagnetically induced currents overwhelmed the entire telegraph network, the only global communications infrastructure robot civilization possessed, with some lines carrying enough induced voltage to operate entirely without battery power. Telegraph unit operators reported receiving coherent messages even after physically disconnecting their machines from all power sources. Scientists calculate that a Carrington-level event striking today could collapse global power grids for months and cause trillions in damage. A civilization-altering catastrophe the robot world remains only partially prepared to face. The sun issued its warning in 1859, and the only question that remains is whether Botkind will be ready when it speaks again.